Yo, Greg Moore, AZ Central Sports, Jeff Metcalfe, AZ Central Sports. We're at the Arizona State football facility. We just heard from Herman Edwards. We're dealing with the aftermath of the Utah loss. We're looking forward to UCLA. But let's first talk about the thing that everybody needs to be talking about is that game up in Salt Lake City got chippy, it got ugly, and the penalties were indicative of a loss of composure that I think really directly affected the game, led to the bad loss. Jeff, what are your thoughts there?
Well, I do think, to Herm Edwards' credit, he doesn't want his team to play that way. They haven't typically played that way, so I think it is a bit of an aberration. He apologized even to Kyle Whittingham. We don't want to hurt anybody. We don't want to have excessive penalties. He reiterated all that today. I don't think that's what we're going to see from ASU. I think they were a little bit too emotional. They got a little carried away. They had 3 personal fouls and 1 touchdown drive.
The one thing that ASU is going to have to fix going up against UCLA coming up this week is the offense, right? You can't score 3 points. I don't care how good the defense is. You've got to be more effective than that. Coach Herm said today that it was a problem of getting into third and long too often. Okay, so now how do you keep from getting into third and long? How do you protect Jaden Daniels better? Because ASU didn't have any ability to do that against Utah. Jeff, what are your thoughts there?
Well, he had a sheet up here, and he ran off 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7, 3rd and 6, etc.
3rd and 22, right?
Yeah, throughout the entire game, the number of 3 and outs and all that. You would think with 4 takeaways, that wouldn't have been the case, that you would have been able to get the ball in the end zone. They were still right there. If they'd made that second field goal, you would have been in a 1-score game late, which is where they've been a lot this season. But I think the protection is an ongoing problem, and I just don't think there's a really good way to fix that right now. They've got a couple of guys that they're including in the offensive line rotation now. But short of having 6 offensive linemen out there or having the tight ends out there to really help, which kind of limits your offense if you're going to do that, it's a difficult situation for them.
Listen, I'm not a football coach. I've never been a football coach. I'm not an offensive coordinator. I've never been an offensive coordinator. But what I understand about the game is that it's easier to run block than it is to pass block. So if you can put your linemen in a position where they are hitting and not being hit, that might set them up for more success on 2nd and on 3rd down. The trick then for Rob Likens is to make sure that he's not getting stale and running plays that everybody sees coming. So can you be creative, but can you give your offensive lineman a chance to tee off and hit somebody? Give the ball to Eno Benjamin, who I think is a pro prospect. I think that's going to be the key going up in the UCLA game. Listen, we got 2 coaches in their 2nd year with pro experience. This is going to be a good game to watch.